everyone. Sorry for running a couple of minutes late. I was trying to look up fans for my room and a humidifier because I kind of need those, and I lost track of time. So there's that. Also, I'm having issues getting the game to load up, though I usually have issues on getting it to load up anyway. So give me a minute. I am working on that. It's just taking a minute. Okay. Come on, load up game. I might need to close a couple of things. Okay. Close. There we go. Gotta make sure. Okay, I have to fucking put myself on Do Not Disturb on Discord, or basically mute stuff where I get a lot of notifications, because yeah. Come on, game, load up. I swear, it is not usually this buggy. It's usually fine, though I just realized part of my problem is probably because I've not streamed while playing Black Beacon before, or recorded, which I realized I should have done, like, at least a bit before stream, so I apologize. But I am working on it. I'm trying. Anyway, I hope everyone is doing well today. Don't mind any noises if my mic is moving a little bit. Close. I'm also gonna shut off Discord, actually, just to give my computer some more RAM to work with. And let's get my... Nope, that's the wrong thing. That's the wrong thing. Yes, this is the right thing. Okay, close that. Oh, is it getting loud? Please. Yes, yes. Hey, Shoko! Hi, welcome in. Okay, let me see if I hope this shout out thing works correctly. I'm trying to see if I can do this from OBS while I'm getting the game to load up. Is the audio down for it still? Oops, I need to turn the game audio because I'm running in a okay, I think this should work. Yes! Yes, it worked. Okay. Eee! Oh. Sorry. Okay, now you know the emulator I use. Whoops. Oh well. Okay, I am so glad that works because I've not. Alright, I gotta do a double tap. Okay, I'm gonna move my emulator over just a smidge just so I can put Chatterino up a bit. There we go. Come on, game. Come in. My brain's like, ah yes. You want a word? No word permissions for you. Oh shit! I just remembered. Okay.
We meet again. How many times would you say we've met?
Don't mind me being. Sir, please come home for the Shoko. Please. Okay, I'm just quickly pulling something up on my phone because I usually have for my ping. I've got to clear off my desk at some point. There's so much stuff. My phone, I usually have like a little, a silly little key thing so I know what buttons to press for what expression. Okay, that works. There we go. Okay. Okie dokie, and I'm not quite maxed out on stamina, but let's go over here and see what's going on. Ah! I almost knocked over one of my drinks. Quickly claiming all this. Quick dispatch, there we go. Honestly, that could also work, though. Also, I think... Let me double check his profile right quick.
The so-called immortality.
Because I think one of his profiles says he likes... Okay, he likes alcohol. That's... Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Is that the right button? Fuck, yeah it is. Okay, yep, that's the right expression. Eee! Okay, whoops, I clicked off the thing. Okay, now let me go over to him. I know with my dailies I'm gonna get some more, but I'm just gonna spam this right quick.
Wow. This is quite nice. I'll accept it and give you something in return in the future.
Eee! Okay. And let me see. Let's go over here. Yee! Yee! Okay, grab that. That's one. Something requires me to do a retrieval. Oh yeah, I can just... Let me just, Okay. One of the dailies is do a, do at least one pull, so I'm just quickly doing that. Okay. And let me see what I need to... What do you need, girl? Oh. Alright. I need EXP in general! Because I can't ascend him until I'm at Seer level 40, so let me do... Let me go to EXP materials. Let's do about 100 worth. Honestly understandable. I get it because it's because at least the starting chapters are supposed to set up the world. Though I will admit it does suffer from the same thing I tend to deal with some games where it's like I don't necessarily do the story unless I feel I can unless I feel I can focus. Open one chest of fate. What mode is that? Oh right. This. Do I have a chest of fate I can open? No, I do not. Oh, what's this complaining about? Okay, this. Grab this. Yeah, especially because the fucking library. Do you mind minor spoilers for part of the story? Okay. Okay, so basically, at the end of chapter... fuck, hang on. I gotta tap back to the game. At the end of chapter 3, the fucking library gets exploded! So, like, the tower, or at least the Tower of Babel, it gets fucking exploded. So, and we don't know when we're gonna get access to the library itself, because it's technically it's based out of... Yeah. Yeah, the library gets fucking yeeted into oblivion. Or at the very least, the entrance, the tower. Yeah, it's like... Yeah, I didn't realize there was a difference between the Tower of Babel and the Library of Babel in this. Because technically, the library still exists. It's like a fucking eldritch space of, oh, you've got a beacon for it, so it just means the fucking entrance to it is closed right now after the fucking tower got exploded. So, all the world building, or at least all the lore stuff they dropped for the tower itself, you don't get to see much of it after chapter 3. Because then you go to Chien, where Ji-Cha, I think that's how his name is pronounced. I am bad with names. Oops. Okay, what do I need to do to get my last daily right quick? Cumulatively defeat 20 enemies. You know what, I'm actually gonna... I will do one run of this right quick before I swap over to story. Do I have enough recommended power level? For reference, this is basically a bit like a... No, I did not. This is a bit like a Divergent universe. Just with like different paths and such for blessings. Okay. Launch. Yep. Okay, and unfortunately you can't use supports, so I that was been a bit of a rough patch before I got G-Shock. Yeah, G-Shock. I am so bad with names, oh my lord. Also, my controller may or may not be loud.
Only those who lead by example can command loyalty unto death.
Cause it's a Xbox One controller. Is this not picking up my controller? Give me a second. Gamepad. Yeah, I don't even care that you're seeing some of my fucking thing. Okay. Yeah, I'm using an emulator because I'm not using fucking Google Games beta. Heck no! From what I know, I would have to actually go into safe mode to enable, I think, hardware virtualization. And I do not trust myself not to fuck something up in the process. So, is my controller just not working? Okay. Okay. It is really... That was... Okay. Turn off gamepad switch because I don't want that tab over there. Oh, it's just having a fucking issue because I don't want that stupid gamepad switch thing on. Okay. Okay, just... Oh, is it even visible on the stream? Yeah. Yeah, that's the only problem I have, because it's like, as far as I know, this isn't an established IP, this is a brand new one. Give me that. So, dumping all the lore right there was a bit much. Okay, let me... I only probably got adapted to it quickly because Fate Grand Order does that a good bit at times. But they also space it out.
Never the records of the earth below.
Ow!
Never the records of the earth below. Drifting clouds above.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope they've got... Bleh. I hope they've gotten better at it because, if I remember correctly, from what I know, I think 2 chapters got dropped with, this patch. Grab that. Because I think it was chapter 6 and 7 that got dropped, with 1.1. Go, just grab that. I should not have probably grabbed that. Oh well. Oh, I have to go through one trade thing. Okay. Grab me that. And I don't want to grab anything else. Yes. Don't show again today. Let me grab this. Give. Okay. I don't have any light dust. Okay. Let's beat the shit out of some things. I actually don't even know if my mouse is visible.
Light through the drifting clouds above. Drifting stones capsizing the boats.
The good... Yeah. the good thing I did note that I did notice that someone commented regarding Black Beacon is that unlike Wuthering Waves, where they show I don't know how to put this. They shoved a lot of like Chinese terms and names at the players, where in Wuthering Waves, whereas with Black Beacon they started with the Tower of Babel, which that's I almost clicked the wrong thing. Made it easier for people to understand. I don't remember exactly what it saw. I was browsing around on Reddit. Give me that. When I saw it, but I'm like, yeah, that does make sense. That would definitely help, especially because while I do love Wuthering Waves, I will admit some of the beginning was a bit slow. Fine.
Sever the records of the earth below. Now is the time to turn the tide.
Okay.
Do not attack strength with weakness.
Okay. Yeah, I will admit. Well, okay, let me give me that. Well, I don't. Yeah, I'm hoping that gets fixed with the next patch, which if I remember correctly, they're introducing a new region. Because Cardathia uses a new boss from the region. If I remember correctly. Because I don't actually know where he is from, admittedly. Oh god. Come on, game. Bet. I should not be trying to take a drink while it's starting to load in.
Light the drifting clouds. Sever the records of the earth below. Sever the records of the earth below. Sever the records of the earth below.
I'll admit one problem I do have with playing the game like this is that the camera is very fiddly. Okay. Do one fight without taking damage, eh?
Light to the drifting now is the time to turn the tide.
Okay. Okay, trade. Yeah, this works for me because I'm not been switching. Not been switching characters. Okay, I need to actually reset my. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Oh no. I was just trying to click onto the window.
Drifting clouds. Sever the records of the earth below.
Give me that. Oh, thank God. Camp. that. Does he need heals? No, he doesn't. Okay. Okay.
Like the drifting clouds above. Records of the earth below. Do not attack strength with weakness.
On to. And looks like you've run into a bit of trouble.
Now is the time to turn the
Oops. I pressed the button a little too quickly. Whoopsie doodles. Deep into fate. Okay. Ow, my neck. I need to stop shrimping. I keep leaning over my controller / my knee because of what I'm having to sit on. Ah, my neck. Okay. Yep. Yeah, it doesn't help that I don't necessarily have a proper chair / desk, cause yeah, that is understandable. But I'm basically sitting. My room is so small that the end of my bed is right up against, right next to. Ow! What the fuck? I think my clothes just bit me. That was scary. But the end of my bed is right up against the table that I use as my desk, so I'm sitting literally on the end of my bed. I've been trying to get a new desk, though it's kind of expensive. I do have my throne set up to help fund it. It's just it's expensive. Yeah, I don't even have a proper, like, chair, which I realize I am going to have to go price that. I will do that after I actually get, because I was a bit late starting because I was looking up humidifiers and, fans, because, holy fuck, it gets unbearable in my room. I need my room a bit humid. Okay, I'm gonna click. God, that's a lot of stuff. Okay. E. Yeah, I've got some of the desk is funded, but I'm having to account for Amazon being a bit stupid because I don't have Prime. I can't afford it, so shipping is probably gonna bite me in the ass because it's a fucking desk. Okay, let's go camp. Oh, what's that? Was a weird sound glitch. Okay. Oh, I think it's okay. Yeah. Hang on. I'll go and grab the link right quick. I hope SiriBot doesn't fucking nuke it because it's so damn bad looking at. Stop it. Also, I'm the fucking streamer. Don't whack me for posting a link. But the weird thing was I couldn't, for some reason. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay. Is the stream still working? Because apparently I got a pop-up saying that my stream has crashed, or my OBS has crashed. Okay, let me see if I can. I'm gonna, because it's still working. As long as I don't. Okay, I'm gonna save this as a PNG. I'm not bothering with a fucking proper name for a file because I'm just gonna pull it up as a image. I'm not gonna interact with it because it will. I've done that before and it has crashed my stream. But let me. Image. Yeah, that works. Yeah, okay, I'll send the link in Discord. But I don't know what's up with my computer. I don't have very many things running. but this popped up and it's like, excuse me, what? Things are still working. What is your problem? Okay, I gotta fucking scroll through my... There it is. Okay, yeah, I'll send you the link over Discord, and I'll also close my... Yeah, it really is fucking dumb as hell. Okay, I'm gonna close that. I'm not gonna touch that, warning thing, just because, I don't want it to close my OBS. Okay. There. But that's the desk that I'm looking at, and I have a thing up for throne. It's basically just a... Because it wouldn't... For some reason, it would not let me put the actual item on my throne, which is weird. Because I don't get why. Because I had a valid link and everything, but it was like, we can't let you add it. So I went and just put like a cache thing on there. But yeah, it's like, fuck... I'm very particular on the desk, and thankfully I've done like measurements and stuff to make sure it fits my room. Though I am gonna have to get a chair later, but that is a bridge I will cross when it comes to it, mainly because the desk is what I'm focusing on first. Okay. Okay, I gotta click back to the game. Nice. I was a bit torn on what to find because I'm... My brain is so stupidly OCD. It's like, I can't have too little, like, storage space, but I also can't have too much or my brain gets overloaded. If that makes any sort of sense. It's so weird, but it's like, I found that and it's like, oh, okay, that'll work. Especially because I do have an AC I plan to put it in my room. Or put in my window, that is. I also had a very, very, very bad situation pop up because, or rather I found out because my window, okay, for reference, I live in a stupid, really shoddy trailer, in like a trailer park. It's kind of old, and I happened to be trying to get a good look at how rainy it was outside, like, about half a week ago. And when I was doing that, I felt rain hit my hand. My window was shut. So I look up and part of the glass at the very top of the frame was bending outwards. It had warped outwards to where there was a gap that could let in God knows what. Which explains why I've gotten bugs in here before. I had to seal that up with fucking duct tape. In the middle of a fucking thunderstorm, I literally was like, okay, fuck it. And I went and grabbed duct tape, and I just sealed it up like that. It's not the best, but it works. It works for the moment, and it keeps out, fucking mosquitoes, because apparently I am a freaking smorgasbord for those, which is mildly annoying. But that is something I will have to get sealed up, at the same time when I get my AC installed, which, okay, color me stupid if I'm just thinking about this in too simple of a terms, but you don't necessarily need a quote-unquote expert to come and put that stuff in, right? You can just put it in the window and then secure it, right? And it shouldn't be that hard, even if you have to get like a stick to hold up the outside bit of it, right? I may be stupid. I don't know. Because the only reason it's not gotten put in is we haven't been able to arrange a time for the park repair guy to come over and help us put it in, because we don't necessarily have money. Oh dear. Oh dear. I can't do anything! Okay, hang on. Okay. Hang on a moment. I'm gonna move over to just chatting screen right quick. Just to get that. That was I think I accidentally bugged the game. Oops. Okay, hang on. Okay, I'm gonna move. Okay, Black Beacon. I think me using his ultimate before during the last battle at the very end bugged out the UI because it was not coming up. But yeah, I wouldn't think unless you'd have to like drill like screws into like the frame that it would be that hard to put in. I'm not an expert either, so it's like, I don't know. But my room gets stupidly hot. It's actually quite warm in here already because I have to close my door, which that's an adventure in itself because it's no longer attached to the door frame. And I am not smart enough to try and drill it back in. I don't know the terms, but you know what I mean, the hingy things. But because it's summer and it gets pretty hot, it gets pretty warm in here. Okay, the game's loading back up. Hopefully I can just... Oh. I should not talk while this transition is going on. That's not very smart. Okay. 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 Yep. Come on, game. Let me in. But thankfully, if it's the same model that is installed in another room of the house, it should not get in the way of where I'm going to put the desk. So basically, I'm going to put it in a corner.
Again.
Hi, sir.
How many times would you say we've met?
Hi, sir. Okay, let's see if I can go restart the... continue. Okay, yeah. But yeah, it's indented enough into the window that it's not going to really jut out enough to cause issues with where I'm going to put the desk. The only real issue I see myself possibly having with my desk, once I can actually afford it, is actually, okay. Yeah, once I can get that installed, I really hope it's not going to be able to be picked up on my mic. But once that gets installed, streaming in the summer is going to be a lot easier on me. But because despite living in the Midwest, I am not that good with heat, and it's only gotten worse as I've gotten older, so... Okay, give. Go. Hi, I'm so close to another level. What you want, on chirp? Oh, Tower of Babel can be upgraded. Okay, so that works. Okay. Quickly do that. Yay! And achievements. There we go. We've got 80. Okay. What's complaining? What was it? Oh, tasks. Oh, this. Nope. It won't let me dispatch them. Okay. And let me go over here so I can open up this. Okay. Okay. Oh, I clicked off the gate. Okay, I might want to minimize OBS just so I stop clicking on it by accident, though I should... No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, let me quickly double check his skills right quick. Okay. Do I have any like little boxes? Okay, okay. I'm just quickly sorting a couple of things that keep complaining at me. Yeah.
Efforts may not always yield results, but they serve as proof of existence.
Okay. Let me check the events. Consume that means reach Seer level 40 and complete main story 7-23. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna get that fully within the stream, but I can certainly gonna keep going. Okay. Off to story we go. Ancestor of agriculture. Oh right, I need to read. Oh. Oh god. Oh shit, my ping is hiding some of the text. No! Hang on. Okay. Okay. There. Put that in the folder. There we go. Gotta rename this. Okay. Okay. By the time we reach our destination, the vapor has significantly dissipated, and in the center of the square stands a statue with a solemn and dignified expression facing the river. Judging by the I hate when it thinks, oh, progress? No, I was trying to scroll the text. Judging by the attire depicted on the statue, it likely represents a significant figure from ancient Qian. Its placement in the square suggests its importance. However, I am unaware of the person it commemorates. What may be common knowledge to others often eludes me. Fucking God, I know that feeling. How long will the situation continue? Out of the corner of my eye, I notice someone else gazing at the statue. Amidst this world of unfamiliar faces, I sense a faint familiarity in his. Oh yes, he's the man who appeared in the live broadcast I watched upon entering the city. I believe he is Feng Lin. I hope I said that correctly. Director of the Bureau of Husbandry and Agriculture. Sensing at my gaze, the young man turns his head and our eyes meet. An expression of surprise flits across his face. Sir?
Are you travelers from a distant land?
How? Yeah.
As I thought. The young lady over there is recognizable by her clothes.
Are you Director Feng of the Bureau of Husbandry and Agriculture?
Indeed. You must have seen me through the holographic projection, I believe. Normally, the Bureau of Culture and Tourism would be welcoming visitors. With the upcoming Harvest Festival next month, it would have been an ideal time for a warm welcome. However, due to the current situation, all publicity efforts have been suspended. I apologize for the unfortunate news I bring and any inconvenience caused.
That's fine, dude.
I assume you haven't had the chance to explore the city yet.
I hope my mic isn't picking up my fucking chips. That stuff falls over. Lovely. That is stuff I'm just gonna have to sort later. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. My stuff just likes to fall. Okay.
While I may not be as knowledgeable as my colleagues in the Bureau of Culture and Tourism, I'm willing to provide you with any information that might interest you.
Okay. I do have a question, actually.
Oh? Please, go ahead.
Who's the man depicted in this statue?
Ah, that's Xisha, the first emperor of Xian.
And I choke a bit on my chips. Ah!
According to historical records, he unified the entire region of Xian. However, after the unification, he left the capital and embarked on a journey across the world.
Ooh.
Legend has it that during his travels, he personally tested various herbs and educated his people about edible plants, medicinal herbs, and poisonous flora.
Ooh.
He also introduced agricultural tools and techniques for cultivating fields and crops. As a result, the people of Xian revered him as the ancestor of agriculture.
Ooh.
Moreover, the rituals honoring Xisha are a vital part of the festival.
Sounds like he was an extraordinary emperor. Fangling pauses for a moment, then bursts into laughter. Huh?
But that all happened thousands of years ago. Who can say for sure if the historical records are accurate or not?
Sir, I have him as one of my characters. I can go ask him.
Perhaps he was simply an irresponsible conqueror who grew tired of ruling and decided to disappear for a while. Maybe the notion of him traveling the world was just an excuse to escape. As for all those achievements attributed to him, it's likely the result of later generations crediting him for the accomplishments of others.
Mm-hmm.
If Xisha were to know that he has become such a revered figure after thousands of years, he might burst into laughter.
So he was both an emperor and a god of agriculture?
God? No, that's far from the truth. The beliefs in Xian differ significantly from those in Japheth, Cyril, Obed, or any other civilization in the world. While other civilizations engage in rituals for the afterlife, we focus on our present life. While other civilizations worship ethereal gods, we venerate our ancestors.
Oh.
If there's anything truly noteworthy about Xisha, it is that he established what later became known as the nation. The distinction between the ancestor of agriculture and the god of agriculture is profound.
Oh.
The difference between a god providing a bountiful harvest and a mortal cultivating the land is substantial. Humans have their fate in their own hands. So if one has to pay homage to someone, why don't they revere themselves? And if one seeks guidance from someone, why don't they look within themselves? In other civilizations, concepts like the end of the world, the last judgment, or something similar exist, with God's positioned at the culmination of everything. However, Jisha is not a god. He represents the origin of countless generations, a starting point, and nothing more.
Oi!
We don't believe in gods or saints. We believe in ourselves, and our ability to shape our own destiny.
I see.
But to be honest, I wish Jisha could wield some divine power and resolve the problem immediately. Just kidding. It's up to us to tackle the challenges ourselves. By the way, do you know that the Harvest Festival will be held earlier?
No, I haven't heard about it.
Oh, when I left the Bureau of Husbandry and Agriculture, I had a feeling like I was forgetting something. Now I remember, I haven't shared the news yet. I made the decision fairly recently. Considering the current unrest in Songlin City, the Bureau of Husbandry and Agriculture decided to advance this year's Harvest Festival. This time, the festival won't be a celebration of a bountiful harvest, but rather an opportunity to pray for one and uplift everyone's spirits. We hope this festival will make foreign visitors feel welcome and at home.
Oh. We'll definitely enjoy it.
That would be fantastic. I've been to Obed before. Well, that was quite some time ago. People there were so kind to me, and I've always wanted to repay their hospitality.
Oh.
And now, meeting you here feels like that line from the poet. A familiar visage in unfamiliar space. A long-awaited rain amidst drought's embrace. Well, not entirely accurate, since Xian isn't exactly unfamiliar to me. Anyway, I genuinely hope that Xian will leave you with unforgettable memories, just as Obed left a lasting impression on me.
Oh, considering some of what I've heard, I bet it will. Fanglin looks at the receding figures and then turns his attention to the solemn statue of Jisha.
A familiar visage in unfamiliar space, but in the midst of this prolonged drought, will the long-awaited rain ever arrive?
Okay. Ah yes, a fight. With a fucking bear, it looks like. Okay, let me actually... Yep. Let me grab support.
Need my help? Just ask.
Ambush. Oh no. As we leave the square, the sun begins to set. The vapor silently envelops our surroundings. Lovely.
Maybe we should return to the square and wait for the vapor to clear.
Zero, did you just hear that? As the vapor thickens, the growls of the beast grow closer.
Everything is okay here. It's just lately we've started hearing strange noises in the middle of the night.
What kind of noises?
Oxen mooing, birds chirping. I think I even heard a bear roaring last night.
It sounded like the howling of a wild beast. Not like those oxen that wandered into the city, but more like a bear, or a tiger, or some other wild animal.
Uh-oh. Seriously? A bear has broken into the city? Emerging from the vapor, a towering silhouette draws near. Just as it's about to step out of the vapor, a long spear descends from the sky like a thunderbolt, landing between us and the colossal creature. The spear pierces the ground, vibrating slightly shortly after its owner descends from the sky and grips it firmly. Boomst?
Finally found you! I can't believe you ended up here and got yourself into such trouble.
Excuse me. A vibrant, fiery ponytail gracefully arcs through the air. Without turning around, she excitedly clutches her spear, aiming it at the fully revealed giant bear.
Finally, things are starting to get interesting.
For a moment, it is hard to tell who resembles the beast more, the bear or the girl.
Let the fight begin! A fair duel between two hunters.
Oy vey. Okay. Fair duel as I bring a fucking, probably
Do not attack strength. Like
fully leveled sir.
sever the records of the earth below.
Yep. The giant bear's body is almost entirely covered in bronze, and Sheen's strikes barely leave scratches on it. The battle between Sheen and the bear reaches a stalemate. The bear's sharp claws fail to strike Swift Sheen, and Sheen's spear is unable to penetrate the bear's tough hide. That is... oh, that's a name. Perhaps I should take this opportunity to call for reinforcements. As that thought crosses my mind, a chilling sense of dread crawls up my spine as if I'm being watched by a snake while walking through grass. Instinctively, I turn around, only to find a black dagger flying towards me. Oh god! Flexibly, I close my eyes and shield myself with my hands, trying to protect my vital areas. Sound of metal clashing and flesh being pierced occurs simultaneously, but the expected pain never follows. Zero! Did you seriously? Zero! Again? I open my eyes as I see a familiar figure once again. Zero. Without turning around, Zero pulls the daggers embedded in her shoulders and thighs, casually tossing them to the ground near the ones she knocked down earlier. It is at that moment that I realize there were actually several daggers aimed at me. Each dagger was precisely targeted, and I was moments away from meeting my demise. Sensing the unusual sounds behind her, Sheen momentarily freezes.
Hey, what's happening on your side?
Just then, the giant bear's massive paw descends, forcing Sheen to defend herself by holding her lance over her head to withstand the blow. Zero glances in the direction from which the daggers were shot, her voice so cold that the temperature around us seems to drop sharply. Oh god.
Show yourself.
Vaguely, I catch a glimpse of a figure amidst the dense vapor. A strong sense of deja vu arises. I feel like I've witnessed a similar scene somewhere, sometime before. Before a definitive answer forms, a long piercing whistle interrupts my thoughts.
Huh? What the heck?
As if receiving a command, the giant bear releases Sheen and turns around, retreating from the scene. And that mysterious figure, too, gradually dissipates into the vapor. Zero does not chase after the figure. Only after the figure has completely vanished does she, who had been standing in front of me like an unwavering guardian, feebly collapses to her knees. God damn it, Zero! Take us back, hurry! I held Zero in my arms and tugged at Sheen, who was about to chase after the figure. Okay. Next stage is going to be... Okay.
Report is over. That's what happened. Things are getting more complicated. Considering everything, it's highly probable that the incidents in Songlin City and Fertile Plains were orchestrated by someone behind the scenes. And most likely, the culprit now sees you as an unexpected threat that must be eliminated.
But why? I didn't mess with anyone.
Indeed. It's puzzling why the culprit is targeting the head librarian of Emion rather than Weisha, who holds greater influence and power. However, we can only hope to find answers directly from the culprit themselves. And the various troubles that keep arising are becoming increasingly burdensome.
Did new problems arise?
The Bureau of Husbandry and Agriculture has unexpectedly proposed advancing the Harvest Festival to appease the populace. While I understand their reasoning, it's not wise to hold the festival at a time like this, particularly with the escalating influence of the anomaly. However, given the growing unrest among the people, advancing the festival may alleviate the situation. Therefore, we have submitted the proposal to hold the Harvest Festival earlier today. You don't seem surprised at all.
Yeah, it's a long story.
I see. So you've run into Director Feng himself. The proposal was passed mostly because it was proposed by Director Feng himself. The Bureau of Husbandry and Agriculture is actually the most crucial division of the government. Feng Lin is indeed exceptional to have become the director at such a young age. Among all my colleagues, he's one of the most pragmatic and capable directors. He never drags his feet, never lets his personal emotions cloud his judgment, and is easygoing in his everyday life, forging good relations with almost all departments. While he's principled in important matters, he has never offended anyone because of insisting on his own views. In fact, those who initially opposed him were eventually convinced by him in the end, or even joined his side. Despite his young age, he is unexpectedly rich in experience, almost as if he has spent decades in the government. Moreover, he is well versed with the actual production. As far as I can remember, he's never made any mistakes due to impractical ideas.
That is suspicious.
Since it is he who made this proposal, I don't think anything will go awry.
You just jinxed it, lady.
You seem to have something else to ask, perhaps?
You mentioned Jicha.
Oh, you want to know why Ji Sha left the capital after unifying Xi'an?
Xian. Okay.
To be honest, this is one of the unsolved mysteries in Xi'an's history. There are a lot of historians, folklorists, and archaeologists who have researched this topic, and there are many different opinions. The legend Director Feng told you is the most mainstream theory, that the first emperor wandered around Xi'an after he had unified the world, testing various herbs and imparting the essence of agriculture. However, there is also a less popular version that says the first emperor actually traveled around to seek immortality. According to some unofficial records, the first emperor left the capital because he wanted to continue his rule for eternity.
Huh.
The so-called testing various herbs was just a byproduct of his search for the elixir of immortality.
Ooh.
As for imparting the essence of agriculture, it was because by teaching the people to farm, he no longer needed to search for food himself, but would accept the people's offerings wherever he went. In that case, he was actually interested in satisfying his own selfish desires, and his people, hidden from the truth, interpreted his actions as grace and worshipped him.
That's a far cry from the mainstream theory.
No need to be surprised. It was thousands of years ago, after all, and it's normal for various theories to differ from one another. No one alive has ever seen Ji Sha with their own eyes, so whether he was an exceptional or tyrannical emperor, we shouldn't be surprised.
Oh shit, that's the wrong thing.
Or perhaps the actual truth doesn't align with any of those theories that have been passed down so far. Speaking of which, Weisha was established at Jisha's era, and we have preserved a huge amount of historical records from that era.
Ooh.
However, we have a peculiar rule that all records about Jisha himself are highly classified, and only Master Yuan Xuan is permitted to access them. The reason behind this rule remains a mystery.
Weird.
But unfortunately, Master Yuan Xuan is not here.
Where is he gone?
Master Yuan Xuan went to Tsingyu City before you arrived in Songlin City.
Oh. Jinyu City? I vaguely recall hearing that name from Zantan.
Tsingyu City is situated on Mount Tianchue in the upper reaches of the Grandeur River, where it converges with the immense mountain. Actually, Tsingyu City is the origin of this anomaly, and Songlin City is only affected because it's located downstream along the Grandeur River. Coincidentally, Tsingyu City is also the place where the first emperor established the first capital of Xi'an. It served as the cradle of Xi'an's civilization. Countless bronze artifacts have been unearthed there, most of which are rare treasures of exquisite craftsmanship. Many of those artifacts are so remarkable that it's hard to imagine they were created thousands of years ago.
Perhaps there are miracles bestowed.
An intriguing thought, but unfortunately, Weisha doesn't believe in gods.
Perhaps there are miracles bestowed by gods. Okay, I missed a word. Oops.
Why seek answers from deities when we haven't actually understood the world around us? One day, humans will be able to understand the world on their own.
Feng Lin said something similar.
Oh? That's hardly surprising. If I hadn't confirmed multiple times that he's indeed just an ordinary person, I would have recruited him into Weisha.
Zero, who has remained silent all this while, suddenly speaks up. Zero's wounds have been attended to by the medical staff. She was terribly wounded during the ambush, but she insisted on staying by my side, seemingly impervious to pain. It feels as if she never needs to rest as long as her physiology is functioning.
Bronze. Immortality. Eternal life. Xixia.
Zero and I exchanged a glance. At that moment, we both gained an insight from each other's eyes. Gradually, an invisible web interweaves between these keywords. Secretary Chi? Perhaps we are wrong from the beginning.
What do you mean?
I mean, why would we define this infection as a disease? I cover my head as a crazy idea slowly takes shape in my mind. One by one, the information provided by everyone along the way starts replaying in my mind.
However, ever since the Cerulean Blight spread, funeral parlors haven't received a single corpse. Not a single one. Not only that, our obstetrics and gynecology department hasn't welcomed a single newborn since then. It's as if the cycle of life and death here has been put on pause.
However, there is also a less popular version that says the first emperor actually traveled around to seek immortality. The so-called testing various herbs was just a byproduct of his search for the elixir of immortality.
Finally, all the pieces of information interconnect, forming a comprehensive tapestry. Perhaps this is not a disease at all. At that moment, a wish-shared member hurriedly approaches.
King, sorry for interrupting.
What is it?
The Delphic Oracle has just sent us their water analysis results. The Delphi Academy's medical department conducted physiological experiments on the water samples and discovered that contaminated cells cease to divide anymore. Moreover, their original carbon-based structure rapidly transformed into an unknown compound. They are now conducting further analysis, but it seems that the new compound is a polymer formed from an unidentified element combined with metal elements. Simply put, the cells contaminated by the water transform from carbon-based life to a form of life with metallic properties.
Oops.
It appears that the transformed cells won't reproduce or evolve on their own. They will remain fixed in their current state, as long as there is no negative external interference, possessing an almost unlimited lifespan. They concluded that the new life form lacks the potential for iterative growth and evolution, but possesses an almost eternal lifespan.
Oh, God. Oh. Oh. The hall followed silent in an instant. Taking a deep breath, I slowly add the words I have not finished. It's not a disease. It's immortality. It's not a disease. It is immortality. With external life, there is no need for reproduction. With eternal life, there's no need for reproduction. Crops won't bear fruits, humans won't give birth to babies, and animals won't lay eggs or bear offspring. There's no death or new birth, such as the eternal fruitless summer. Okay! That is concerning! That is very concerning! Oh no! Settlement. Okay, fine. Give me my shit. If I remember correctly... Good. Stop complaining at me, game. This should unlock hard mode for chapter 3. Good. But oh no! Oh no, 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 no. Hmm? Why is that complaining now? I don't have enough to grab it. Okay. Okay. And I'll do another pull on his banner. Okay. Man, this is complaining and I don't know why. Oh well. Okay. At the very least, I want to do this.
Need my help? Just ask.
Okay. Let me move chattering a bit. Okay, there we go.
Light in the drifting clouds. Sever the records of the earth below. Do not attack strength with weakness. Light in the drifting clouds above.
Okay.
To what extent do the battle outcomes differ from our strategy plan? With the right timing, location, and support, victory is assured.
Okay. And chapter 5 is unlocked. I am not going to do that right away though, because something's bitching over here. Oh, she needs her... I keep wanting to call it an Eidolon. I should not call it an Eidolon, because it's not an Eidolon. And it's not a constellation either. It's potential. Okay, that works. Especially because it gets your skills up a bit more. Okay, can I finish leveling up Arishon? No, I cannot.
Efforts may not always yield results, but they serve as proof of existence.
Oh. Okay, that works. Okay. Okay. I don't think I can... Well, I can get a couple here, but I'm actually gonna save those in case. Okay. Okay. I'm actually gonna clear out hard mode over here.
Need my help? Just ask.
Okay. I'm gonna quickly zoom through hard mode for chapter 3.
Records of the earth below. Now is the time to turn the tide!
Go.
Do not
Oh god!
Even the wise can make mistakes. Will this truly be my final journey?
Okay,
Eventually reaches its end.
retry. God, she fucking has hands! Jesus Christ.
Sever the records of the earth below. Light the drifting clouds above.
Even the wise can make mistakes.
So, is it time to put an end to this?
Is this all you've got? Compared to the humiliation from that time.
Okay, I think I can do this fight.
journey.
Yep, no, that's a little too difficult. I can't do that, okay. Okay, that's fine. Exit. I'll have to do that later. I didn't realize she had such fucking hands. Okay. Oh! I didn't realize there was that. Okay, that's good to know. Okay. What did it recommend for him from Jade Goblets? Okay. Was that in the store over here? Nope, I have to unlock it somehow. I don't know how. I get a couple of those. I don't think I can fit any more on him. No, I cannot. I'm gonna go over her. Nope. Oh, I don't have those. Okay. Then I'll go over to Zero, because she could use some of that. There we go. There we go. Let me finish leveling her right quick.
Efforts may not always yield results, but they serve as proof of existence.
I will record these experiences.
Okay, can I level up her weapon? I don't have enough to level up her weapon. Lovely. Okay. Okay, that should be enough to clear this properly, hopefully. Okay. I'll do more story once I'm done fucking around. I promise.
Only those who lead by example can command loyalty unto death. clouds above.
I am not gonna clear this in time.
Looks like you've run into Ansi. End it all.
I might have barely gotten one more star.
You can come back now. Thanks for your guidance.
Okay, I just need to get one more star, so I just need to clear this stage. How lovely though. Ah, you know what, meh. Yeah, you know what, sure.
Only those who lead by example can command loyalty unto death.
I just have to live.
Flight to the drifting clouds. Ever the records of the earth. Do not attack strength. Can make mistakes. Do not attack strength weakness. Flight from the drifting clouds above. Do not attack strength weakness. Now is the time to turn the tide! Do not attack strength and weakness. Flight from the wise can make mistakes. Will this truly be my final journey?
It might be a bit more serious.
Is this all you've got?
Complete insight. Is this what pain feels like?
Ansi. End it all. Looks like you've run into a bit of trouble.
Flight from the
Do not
drifting
attack
clouds
strength
above.
and weakness.
Now is the time to turn the tide!
Ah!
To what extent do the battle outcomes differ from our strategy location and support, victory is assured.
Okay, I have to Google something because no, damn it, back up. Tome of Fate. Oh, it's the second stage in Tome of Fate. Okay. Oh, this, okay. I'm slightly stupid, okay. I'm gonna do this and then I'll go back to story. Also, I ate all my chips, so that's...
Only those who lead by example can command loyalty unto death.
Okay. Oh. Okay. This may not go well, but I'm gonna try anyway. Excuse me. I apologize.
Flight through the drifting clouds above. Attack strength with weakness.
Okay. Oh god, my neck. Okay.
Do not attack strength with weakness.
Ah, damn it.
Now is the time to turn the tide.
I need to get through one battle without taking damage, and I did not do that. God damn it, can this stop falling over, please? No. No. Okay, let's try this one more time. I clicked.
Drifting stones capsizing the boats. Slice through the drifting clouds above.
Do not attach strength with weakness.
Oh, thank God. Give me. Okay. Give. Okay. Off we go.
Now is the time to turn the tide.
Just gonna... Lovely. He ain't introduced by that much. Fuck you too, game. Okay. What?
Slice through the drifting clouds above. The records of the earth below.
Looks like you've run into a bit of trouble.
Now is the time to turn the tide.
Oh, hell. Hang on. I did it again! I did it again! I broke the game! By accident. God damn it. Can I stop breaking the game, please? I didn't even mean to do that. I was just like, oh, let me switch back to him. And I forgot how I have the fucking swaps set up is that they'll hit the ultimates if they're active. And in this case, that's a very bad thing. No, fuck. I can't believe I did that. No. Okay, I gotta wait for the game to load back up. Okay. It's fine. 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 I just gotta. Okay. Switch back to game. Ah! Okay. Okay. Let me in game, please. Once I finish the thingy to get the thing, I'm going to definitely go back to story. Just so I stop breaking the game. Except I don't mean to break the game.
We meet again.
Hello, sir.
How many
Hi.
times would you say we've met?
Okay. Yep, continue. Okay.
Slice through the drifting clouds above. Do not attach strength with weakness. Sever the records of the earth below. Drifting stones capsizing the boats.
I didn't. Whoops. Nope. Nopety nope nope. Okay. Ah, God. Sir, can I heal you? Oh, you don't need healing. Okay.
Now is the time to turn the tide. Do not attack strength with weakness.
Yes! Okay. 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 Yeah, I don't have enough. Okay. No one needs healing, so... Off we go.
Sever the records of the earth below.
Oh god, that was a bit hard, but woohoo! Okay. Yes, settle down. Yes! Okay. Confirm. I've gotten something. Don't know what I got, but I got something. Oh, nice. Oh, I can actually... Oh, hey! Get... let me go back there. Hold on. Let me go over here. Grab that. I'm pretty sure I'll have enough for about 10 pull. Bookmarks. Let me go unlock that. Go over here and collect these. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, bleh! Didn't mean to do that. Okay, go to store. Token redemption. Oh, no. Retrieval redemption. I think I have enough for... Let me check. That's 9. I don't necessarily want to pull on that. Oh, I know. I can go get the thingy. I can get one of these. I can spare one. Okay. Okay, good sir. Okay. Oh damn, 3 people in 1 pole. Nice. Okay, that works for me. Oh. Oh, okay. Game, I can't grab the stop complaining. Okay, let's go over here and get anyone who got Constellation sorted. I'm pretty sure with, what was her name? Where is she? Ninsar, I've already gotten her maxed out, so I probably got a completely full refund. Claim all. Okay. Oh, hey, I got enough for 1 more pull if I wanted to. You know what? Sure, I don't usually do 10 pulls anyway. Okay. Okie-dokie. Okay. And I gotta pull my windows. I had to put, mute a server right quick. Okay. Yeah, I can go for another hour. Wait, let me double check. Okay, I'm gonna go for at least another 30 minutes, I think. Thatched eaves hang low and green grass grows by the stream. The bright moon shines in the sky, resembling a gleaming mirror. Jisha? A person emerges from beneath the eaves, bathed in moonlight, and raises a glass of wine to the moon.
O fleeting time, in blissful sight, let us partake in the wine, in view of moonlight.
A shadow appears by his side.
You're in the mood for drinking today, Master.
Okay, let me... Yeah, that's him! Yeah, that's him! I'm peeking my mic. Oh no. Keisha! Alright. This is gonna be such an out-of-pocket thing. But I recognize that fucking robe anywhere. Keisha!
It's a rare moment of relaxation in this eternal summer. Enjoying some homemade wine is a joy of a fleeting life.
Oh, he makes his own wine? Oh. Sower tilts his head.
Speaking of which, you treated me to a bowl of wine in the western region over a decade ago. You were young back then, but now you can drink with me. So, would you like a glass as well?
Thank you, Master, but I've never had an appreciation of wine.
I'll enjoy the wine on my own.
Sower takes a sip of wine and continues reciting poetry.
Though the world's vastness eludes my sight, time's toll on life shines clear and bright. In the feast of nature's bounty, bear's paw grants girth, while slender grace is found in the frog's agile mirth. Where dwells the divine lord in realms unknown, does the immortal one grace existence's throne. In the eastern sky roams embrace, where the Julong resides with radiant grace. With blade's swift dance I sever its limbs, consume its flesh, quelling its whims. No more it soars beneath daylight's gleam, nor hides in night's veil a vanishing dream. Old souls endure, death's grip they defy. Youth's tears withheld, their sorrows shy.
This is a poem called Fleeting Days, written by an ancient poet, I believe.
Indeed. Do you understand the meaning of this poem?
I'm not well educated, so I can only try to interpret it literally. The poem reflects on the fleeting nature of time and the brevity of life. The poet laments and wonders if there truly exists a god who does not rely on grains for sustenance. Legend has it that there is a colossal tree named Ruomu in the eastern skies, beneath which rests Julong, a dragon that controls the cycle of day and night, with its eyes opening and closing. So, the poet whimsically imagines that if he were to sever its feet and consume its flesh, time would come to a halt naturally. Thus, the old would never die, and the young would no longer weep over their deceased relatives.
Yes, indeed. What a poem. What a dream. If everyone could enjoy eternal life, what kind of paradise would this world become?
I don't know if that's a good idea, sir.
There would be no aging, no illness, and no death. Everyone would have ample time to know and befriend one another.
Oh.
All troubles and conflicts would diminish in the face of infinite longevity, leading to boundless knowledge, wisdom, and experience. In such a world, everyone could possess the wisdom of sages.
It's truly a marvelous dream. However, in reality, there are neither immortal beings nor dragons. And it's impossible for mortals to attain immortality.
Because you've never seen immortal beings or dragons with your own eyes, you can so easily conclude that they don't exist. As for immortality, countless emperors have pursued it, so it may not be an entirely futile endeavor, right?
Sora shakes his head and sighs.
When everyone declares something beautiful, its concealed ugliness is exposed. When everyone recognizes something as good, its flaws become evident. Hence, existence arises from nothingness. Adversity emerges from tranquility. Magnitude finds definition in brevity. Eminence seeks solace in humility. And melody arises amidst discord. Sages act purposelessly and impart wisdom with veiled words. All beings are permitted to flourish undisturbed, nurtured without appropriation, fostered without reliance on personal strength, and achievements attained without laying claim to merit.
Your wisdom is far beyond my comprehension, Master.
It's just some knowledge gathered from others. What I just said was passed down to me by a philosopher friend of mine. According to him, the world is driven by desires for profit, and it is precisely through contrasts that people develop desires, competing for fame and fortune. Therefore, if one does not boast of extraordinary talents, does not value what is cherished, and does not flaunt what arouses greed, then one will not disturb the souls of others. In other words, once all desires are eliminated, one's soul will always remain serene and calm. However, even sages find it difficult to eliminate the desires for two specific things. Satiety and vitality, that is. Well, isn't it a bit complicated? To put it simply, it's about being well-fed and healthy. These are the most fundamental needs for all living beings in the world, and all beings are equal in regards to these needs. Therefore, a wise emperor's reign will grant their people a content mind, a nourished body, a weak desire, and a strong spirit. This helps people attain knowledge and eliminate desires. In other words, by satisfying people's hunger and strengthening their bodies, emperors can protect their people from greed and desires, fostering peace in the world.
Aww.
At that time, all lives will be like thriving flowers in a fertile wilderness, blooming towards the sun.
Huh.
You have your own reasons for your actions, Master. And I'm not supposed to ask you questions. But
feel free to ask.
Please forgive my boldness. Seeing your excitement today, is your grand plan approaching its final stage?
You're quite perceptive, Wusha. Yes, it's exactly as you said.
Please forgive me for my incompetence. I failed to remove those unexpected visitors at this critical moment.
Well, there's no need to apologize.
Sora looks down upon Mushi, wearing a friendly expression.
I have other matters to attend to, and we won't be seeing each other again in the near future. As for the remaining matters in Songlin City, I entrust them to you.
The remaining matters?
You have your own path, Wusha. Follow your heart, and everything will be fine.
Wusha remained silent for a while before nodding slightly.
As you wish, Master.
Sora turns his gaze to his glass. The wine is almost gone. Time has come. For what? It is time to break free from the cycle of life and death. It is time to establish an eternal paradise. Sir? Huh. Okay. What? Why is it still bitching? Okay. I'm actually gonna do something right quick. Gonna quickly sweep. I can get some more EXP from these. Or not EXP, whatever it's called. Okay, gotta level up. Quick upgrade.
I will record these experiences.
Let me... I can only craft about 2 of these. Can I craft up anything for anyone else? Right quick. Craft. I can only craft 1. Nope, I can't craft any of those. Okay. Can I level up his passive if I got the stuff? Okay, I could. Let me actually do that right quick. Breakthrough skill. He needs the books.
Need my help? Just ask.
Okay, I forgot I didn't fully clear that stage, so I'm gonna quickly do that right quick so I can do sweeps. Sweepy sweeps. And then I will see if I can do a little bit more story before I tap out for the night because I'm starting to feel tired.
Those who lead by example can command loyalty unto
I might play more off stream.
Do not attack strength with weakness. Slice through the drifting clouds of the records of the earth time to turn the tide.
Okay. Yes, I finally did it.
To what extent do the battle outcomes differ from our strategy plan?
With the right timing, location, and support, victory is assured.
As for why I'm still using a support G-Shot, I hope I'm saying that correctly. Mine is still not fully worked on, and I don't have his signature weapon yet, so I'm doing it for my own ease of sweeping stuff. I do plan to use him fully eventually. I just gotta actually, you know. Okay. Sir. I don't know his talent priorities, so I'm gonna quickly just, I often spam that, but I need to craft up some more. Next, craft 8. Yes. Yes. Okay, use this craft up a combo. That works. Oh. I'm gonna just grab that. Okay, I'm gonna at least do one more stage. Excuse me.
Need my help? Just ask.
I rarely engage in joint operations with others.
Okay, I'm gonna at least do 1 or 2 more stages. It depends on if this is gonna push me over the limit to where I can actually ascend someone to get like enough for just one last pull. But my room is immediately getting really hot. Thankfully the sun has lowered, but still. Glimpse of the future. But yeah, I'm gonna probably end stream in a little bit. 1 week later. The water in the pool, tinged with a green hue, can hardly reflect anything. It has been a week since we identified the source of this anomaly. However, even after we figure out its principles, the situation has not improved. We've heard nothing from Trinju City, and all we can do is wait in the city, watching it transform into bronze day by day. Soon, Changling City will be transformed into a city of bronze.
There you are.
Yes? Turn around and see Qin walking slowly towards me.
What is the leader of the great minds in Emeon pondering about?
Please don't tease me.
I'm not teasing you. If it weren't for your help, we would...
You would have still discovered the truth.
My colleagues often say that I'm too serious and lack a sense of humor. And now it seems that you're no different. Do you have any concerns? Although my knowledge isn't as profound as that of Master Yuan Xuan, I can try to help alleviate your worries.
Immortality doesn't sound bad at all.
Indeed. Everyone has to face death. The allure of immortality is undeniably strong.
Should we truly eliminate the Cerulean Blight?
Sometimes I find myself pondering that question as well. Maybe we should simply let nature take its course. Perhaps we are too narrow-minded in labeling it as the Cerulean Blight. Imagine this. If everyone could live for thousands of years, explore the world, forge countless friendships, delve into the masterpieces left by wise individuals, and witness the passage of time and the evolution of eras, it would truly be a remarkable existence.
So, should we stop here? We're preventing people from achieving everlasting life. And that includes ourselves.
Yeah, you're right. However, you heard their conclusion. All creatures infected by the Cerulean Blight will remain in their current state for eternity. Immortality would stop natural reproduction. If the Cerulean Blight continues to spread, it will stop the evolution of the entire biosphere, which has been progressing for billions of years. Biological theory suggests that life is a complex miracle, resulting from countless coincidences and errors. While the stable replication of genes ensures the transmission of species, it is the accidental and diverse mutations that drive evolution. Even the origin of human intelligence may be attributed to a deoxyribonucleotide mistakenly copied in the brain of a primate millions of years ago. Allowing the Cerulean Blight to spread would mean eliminating the infinite possibilities for millions of species in the future.
She has a point.
Such an outcome must never come to pass. As members of CAVE, it is our duty to remain vigilant against anomalies. If we let our guard down, how can we fulfill our duty of protecting our peers in the surface world?
I understand. By the way, the Cerulean Blight incident and the downfall of the Tower of Babel occurred almost simultaneously. Do you think Nemesis is somehow involved?
To be honest, we have considered this possibility. Head Librarian, did Master Cosmos share any information about Nemesis with you?
No, nothing at all.
I see. They have practically disappeared in recent years, but we have some clues regarding their activities. As far as we know, their current size has reached an all-time low. However, at the same time, the barrier for entering this secretive group has been raised to an unprecedented level. We have no knowledge about the details of its members, aside from the fact that all of them are leaders in specific fields and are referred to as apostles, each with a unique code name. Although it may sound self-aggrandizing, if even Weisha can't uncover their true identities, Those members must have attained positions beyond our reach. Therefore, it's entirely reasonable to suspect their involvement in the Cerulean Blight crisis. Their influence extends far enough to make this possible. Considering what you experienced before, this is likely the case, as no one within Xi'an should harbor any hostility towards you. It's very possible that an apostle is lurking within Xi'an, concealed deeper than we can imagine.
We must be careful.
While your words hold truth, the challenge lies in determining what actions to take.
Yep.
Our enemy is lurking in the shadows, and guarding against a hidden threat is no easy task. Instead of wasting time speculating about their next move, we should focus on our own tasks. The fewer loopholes we have, the better our chances of catching them off guard and eventually turning the tables. Why don't you go for a walk? Staying here won't get us anywhere.
Are you suggesting we lure them out?
Indeed. We will lure them out. For now, we can't go to Xingyu City and address the root cause with Master Yuan Xuan. Even so, we can still do our best to resolve the crisis in Songlin City, including unraveling the identity of the mastermind behind these events. Moreover, by observing the city with your own eyes, you can find answers to many of your questions and doubts. Although you're a foreigner, somehow I have a feeling that you will develop an affinity for this place. And I believe that this land will embrace you with open arms.
Okay.
Huh? Oh, it's you. Wait, where's the woman with the poker face who's been following you around all day?
Zero is taking a rest. She got wounded in the Tower of Babel and shielded me from flying daggers with her body. Since we left the library, her incredible regeneration abilities have all but ceased, and now her recovery is not much faster than that of an ordinary person. If I brought her out in her current condition, it would be unfair to her.
It surprises me that she actually agreed to let you out.
Well, I had to do some serious convincing. Whenever I think about the look in Zero's eyes when she learned that I was going to act independently, I feel uneasy, as if I've done something wrong.
But I can't believe that Zhang actually let you out. Especially considering the chaotic situation out there, and the fact that you were attacked last time.
Yeah. I totally agree, Master Xin. Because I'm confident that the great Master Xin will protect me. Here, this is for you. Hand Xin a freshly baked meat bun from my paper bag.
Stay close. Don't get lost again like last time at the hospital.
The Bureau of Husbandry and Agriculture wants to hold the Harvest Festival on time this year. Although the festival will be held remotely, we still want people to get some fresh air. Even if it's just for one afternoon. In that case, we need to eliminate all the contaminated animals that have invaded the city. At the very least, we must ensure that the city is safe on the day of the festival.
Looks like something went down on the outskirts. With so many people gathered, that must be a serious problem going on.
Since the water in the Grandeur River is contaminated, the well-being officer... Until the completion of the water diversion project, Songlin City will have to rely on caravans to deliver water from outside the... We're currently short-handed, so it'd be...
Are you leaving? I heard there are some problems in the neighborhood near the hospital.
Okay.
Is someone there? Help me! Thank you so much. Those animals have been attacking us lately. And they delayed today. Are you busy? If you have the time...
Okay, yeah, sure. I shouldn't be clicking to the dialogue so quickly. Okay.
Excuse me?
The government? Oh, you're just in time.
Huh? Wait,
It's 15 liters of drink water and 75 liters of domestic water.
Oh,
right.
Come on. It's only 3 liters of drinking water. Well, it's not that big.
Well, what? Feel free to give our water to the family across the street. They have an old man at home and...
Excuse me.
Oh? So it's from our neighbor. Actually, my old man doesn't need. I mean, he's already. Please, take the water and give.
Okay.
Are you from the government? See that bus parked on the roadside? But those beasts are too dangerous.
Okay. Oh, chest. I can't get it right this second. Damn it.
Flight through the drifting clouds above.
There are some obstacles up. If I try to drive through, the bus will get damaged.
There's too many of them. I'll get some help.
After a busy morning, the road leading out of the city has finally been cleared for transportation vehicles. One by one, the patients leave the hospital. In the crowd, preparing to board the bus, a familiar figure waves at us.
Hey, it's you guys. Oh, Jin, you're here too.
Huh? Are you leaving the city, Miss Young?
Yes. The hospital here is overcrowded, and I feel guilty occupying a bed. Besides, the government mentioned that the water of the Grandeur River is polluted, and I'm concerned it...
Whoops, I accidentally clicked through a dialogue. She gently strokes her abdomen, although her smile holds a hint of sorrow.
My little one. It used to kick my belly all the time, but recently, it has been so quiet, behaving so well that it makes me nervous. Lately, there have been all sorts of rumors. Whether the crops are failing, or there's a water shortage, or if there's a disease outbreak. Many people in Songlin City used to live in the western region, and everyone is afraid that what happened before will happen again. Sometimes, I can't help but wonder if my little one doesn't want to come into this world, because it's worried about causing trouble for us.
Not at all. How could it possibly cause trouble?
Yeah, I agree. How could it possibly cause trouble? Lately, I've been dreaming about this baby, and I keep telling it, you won't cause any trouble to Mommy. I want to meet you soon, and I hope you'll grow up healthy. You'll become a healthy and kind person, just like Shin.
Shin processes and looks away awkwardly. Oh, she's praising you.
Shut up!
Suddenly, the pregnant woman's hand, which was caressing her abdomen, pauses.
Hey, I think I just felt the baby kick again.
Aww, it's responding to you. The pregnant woman chuckles and sorrow in her face dissipates. I didn't? Okay, I didn't miss any.
I hope this kid will grow up in a better world. Do you think it will?
Yes, it will.
Well, my little one won't be able to see the Harvest Festival this year. I hope we can both participate in it next autumn.
Gray-haired man dresses in black leans against a tree, observing from a distance a young person who helped a pregnant woman onto the bus. This would be my perfect opportunity, she mutters. Fireman's attention focuses on the young pregnant woman. If he throws his daggers now, he could easily slit the throat of the head librarian of Emaon. Sir! Sir, don't. Sir! Don't, please! However, something is hindering him. Why? The hilt of the dagger in his hand feels as if it were wielded to his palm, refusing to fly away. His eyes remain fixed on the young pregnant woman, the loving smile of her face prickling his heart. Even when everyone else leaves his sight, the dagger, its hilt damp with sweat, remains firmly in his hand. How did I miss it? Oh well. That's fine. Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna right click before I... Cause I'm gonna... I think I'm gonna end stream pretty soon because I'm getting pretty tired, honestly. Give me a second. I'm gonna go over here and I'm actually going to... Resources. Breakthrough. I need a good chunk of these, so I'm gonna do at least... Okay. How many is he gonna need? Sir? How many do you need? I need a lot of those. Okay, I've gotten a lot of achievements. And I don't think he needs too much more. So I'm only going to do a couple of runs of this. Okay, he only needs like a few. Yeah, he needs like 3 more. Okay, now I'm actually just gonna go and use the rest of my resin. Whoa! If I cannot accidentally press the wrong button. Sweep here. Okay. 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 It didn't level me up? Okay. Okay. I am so close to my next level, it is driving me up a wall. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do... Okay, you know what? I will grab one more pole right here. Okay, nothing. Okay. And to get one more... Wait, would this count? Would this give me any EXP actually? No, it doesn't look like it would. Nope. Wait, let me check the hard mode of this. Don't think I can do it. Nope. Okay, you know what? No.
I always feel a bit sad whenever I make a new friend.
Wait, let me see if
the
I can...
so-called immortality and the so-called dragons are...
Heck.
This is quite nice. I'll accept it and give you something in return in the future.
Okay. Give me just a second. Don't mind my brain being a little bit dumb. Does anything cost less than... No, it doesn't. Okay. Nope. Okay. What does it take long to hard mode this? Okay. 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 Yeah, I'm gonna probably end. Yeah, I'm gonna actually end stream. I might play a little bit more off stream, but okay. Oh God. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go to home screen.
I can promise one thing for you. Well, maybe you should think of it as being like me granting you a wish. It's a bit embarrassing to say this, but as long as you don't ask for some miracle like turning black hair white, growing horns on horses, raising the dead, or making bones bleed, I can probably make it happen.
Okay. Oh! Do I want to wait until I can get that, though? You know what, I'm actually gonna wait. But yeah. I'm just gonna get over to the stream ending screen, and yeah. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure what I'll be streaming tomorrow. Actually, I'm gonna get over the screen before I start talking. But I will be back here tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Don't know exactly what I'm going to be playing quite yet. I'm torn between more Black Beacon, because I want to do more stuff in it, or actually going back to Limbus, because I need to finish that. I know I need to finish Long Loose Kanto, it's just I don't know if I'll be able to finish the Kanto within the, within my usual time amount. So there's that, unfortunately. But I shall see everyone tomorrow, and I hope everyone had fun watching me play Black Beacon. I love this game so much, and I want to keep playing it for a long while. So I plan to make this a consistent game on the channel. I should actually go add that to my main games in one of my little tabbies below. But with that, I shall see everyone tomorrow, and have a great rest of your day / night, whatever time zone you're in, and